I should have suspected trouble the moment I saw a squadron of golf carts tearing across my back pasture. At exactly 7:42 a.m. for HOA board members, dressed in identical windbreakers, embroidered with Ridgeris Heights HOA, were barreling toward their clubhouse using my private land as their expressway. What they didn't know was that I had a little gift waiting for them. A row of commercial-grade tire deflation strips stretched neatly across their unauthorized shortcut, the lead. Cart hit first, the sharp hiss of two tires blowing, echoing across the meadow like music. The second cart swerved, but still clipped the spikes. The third braked too late, and the fourth plowed right into the mess. 4 carts, 12 flat tires, and one livid HOA president about to discover her reign was over. My name's Jake Morrison. And 3 years ago, I thought I'd made the smartest purchase of my life. 5 acres of gorgeous Colorado land, outside Ridgeris Heights, HOA's grasp. A modest ranch house, a barn, and, most importantly, freedom from HOA rule. Or so I believed. My property bordered their pristine community. My gravel driveway happened to connect conveniently to the county road, making it the perfect shortcut to their clubhouse. Enter Diane Hartwell, HOA president, with hair that never moved in the wind and pearls for checking her mailbox. From day one, she treated me like a stain on her landscape. First came the letters about my unkempt meadow attracting vermin. Then imaginary noise complaints about livestock didn't even own. When that failed, she sent me an HOA notice claiming my property was under their architectural review because it was visible from their neighborhood. My lawyer practically cried laughing, but Diane didn't stop. She spread rumors about a commercial pig farm, rallied protests at town council meetings, and tried to get the county to rezone my land to residential only. When none of it stuck, she went physical. One morning, I woke to find a chain-link gate bolted across my driveway. 20 feet inside my property, padlocked with a laminated HOA sign claiming it was theirs. The sheriff confirmed it was mine to remove and suggested I set up cameras. Soon enough, those cameras caught Diane herself, leading her board across my pasture like it was their personal highway. When I confronted her, she smirked and claimed they'd earned a prescriptive easement from years of use, despite my 3 years of ownership and 0 record of any easement. Then she really overplayed her hand, filing a county complaint, claiming my driveway was a public road and I was maliciously blocking access. The county clerk dug up the original 1952 records, no easement, no public use, just private property in black and white. I hired property rights attorney Sandra Pike, who hit the HOA with a cease and desist, citing trespassing, vandalism, harassment, and filing false claims. The HOA's written response: that my land was an attractive nuisance, luring their residents to trespass, so I should allow supervised access. Sandra nearly framed the letter for comedic value. Meanwhile, I played defense the legal way. Colorado law allows property owners to protect their land from trespassers, so with my attorney and sheriff's approval, I installed professional tire deflation systems, motion cameras, reflective warning signs every 20 feet, and big orange notices in 6-inch letters, unauthorized. Vehicles will suffer tire damage. The morning of the Great Deflation, I sipped coffee while watching the convoy roll in on my camera feed. Diane, leading the pack, never looked up from her phone. The spikes worked perfectly, air hissing, carts lurching, chaos ensuing. Diane screamed terrorism. One board member sliced his hand trying to remove the spikes, and another called 911 claiming an attack. Deputy Coleman arrived, saw 8 board members standing in my pasture beside their disabled carts, and calmly asked if they'd noticed the no trespassing signs. Diane dismissed them as irrelevant due to established use rights. Coleman took photos of every warning sign they'd passed and issued criminal trespassing citations on the spot. When the sheriff himself arrived, Diane's accusations escalated to domestic terrorism and threats to sue the department. He let her rant before explaining she was lucky she wasn't also charged with stalking and that false police reports carry their own criminal penalties. Tow trucks hauled the carts away at $300 each, plus storage, and $200 per new tire. all denied by insurance because the damage happened during a crime. The HOA's own insurer considered dropping their policy. That night's HOA meeting was a disaster. Residents were furious their board had embarrassed the community. Diane admitted she was trying to force me to sell to a developer, and the removal. Vote passed 27-3. The DA still charged her with trespassing, vandalism, and filing a false report. She took a plea: $8,000 in fines and restitution, 100 hours of community service, and a restraining order keeping her 500 feet away from my land. The judge warned she was lucky I didn't sue her into bankruptcy. Left the courtroom in tears, pearls and all.